Alrighty then. Boop. Okay, so let's get down to business, shall we? Straight off the bat, first thing I wanted to show off is... Okay, let's just block that for a minute. First thing I wanted to show off is that I got this bad boy, Gunpla Kun DX, and it's got the little gold bits on the side like other ones that are based off of old kits, or like that are updated versions. And you can see he comes with a runner so you can recreate like what the original Gunpla Kun came as. Okay, let me just... There we go. And it's got a whole bunch of different things. It's made using Limex, which I did not know about until this. Essentially, Limex is a new material in Japan that uses limestone as its main material and can substitute for plastic, helping reduce the amount of petroleum-derived resin used in plastics. Limex is gaining considerable attention both at home in Japan and abroad as an eco-conscious material that can also help reduce CO2 emissions. So, limestone is being used for Gundam now, I guess. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Give me a minute, I gotta put the blade back in now. That's what I get for fiddling with it too much. There we go, nice and strong there. So, just pop the tape off of that. There we go. Really takes a million parts to make this bad boy, doesn't it? It's got an SD type manual. Oh, I see. So you fit him onto the parts once you've made him. That's actually kind of funny. It uses the color side to show how to make them and the black and white side for stuff. Because it starts on the color and there's so little to do. Alright, so let's get these bad boys open, shall we? I'm gonna stab my desk somewhere. Either way. Every Gunpla stream is an ASMR stream if you take off the plastic poorly enough. Or loudly enough, I guess. Either way. Snip. 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 You'll see the G runner is inside the A runner, which is quite funny. And I keep holding it upside down for the camera. So I think I'm actually going to keep it in the runner form because I find that humorous. But I'll show off the different stuff it can do first. Oh man, that just vanishes. I'm pretty sure it's just because it's white, but Limex might actually be really good for getting rid of stress marks instantly. You never know. Just make sure to get lime. I'm sure it's safe. Like it won't be as bad as if you had as just plain lime on its own. But I don't want to go playing around with lime just in case. Alrighty, so pop open this one. Where is that knife hole? Oh well. There we go. Alright. Yes, about here. And it should be fine for me to look down. Alright, nope, okay, can't get around the eyes closing. Never mind. What I can do, though, is build up this little guy. So, starting with G1. Ten, 4, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, okay, so just a whole bunch of stuff. Let's start off by getting all these bits off then. It feels nice, the Limex. It's got an interesting feel to it. It's very smooth texture. Now we need red and yellow. The feel reminds me of something, but I don't know what. I can't put my finger on it. Alrighty then. You'd see... it's kind of pinky there, but there's completely white spots on this, from the fact that this is made using a limestone-based material. So now you got the red and yellow. Hey Risk, how you doing? I'm just doing a short Gundam and then some other cool stuff, and then take tomorrow off, then the next day I'll stream, the day after that off, day after that I stream, that sort of stuff. Getting back into the old rhythm, and also... well, this one doesn't have that weird electric, like, magnetized feeling the usual plastic does. If it weren't for the fact that some parts are still white with, the lime stuff, and the fact that this is made of limestone, and I'm not sure how safe that is entirely, all behind Limex is really good. I would say significantly less, given made of limestone. That's very bad for humans. Like, stone in general is bad for humans, but especially limestone. But the texture feels very nice on it, I will say. Yeah, it's... one downside is that it's next to impossible to get rid of nubs due to the fact, or like stress marks, due to the fact that under the coat of color is a completely white plastic. It's not like this is painted over. This is red. It's just that it's got white very, very easily. One thing I find cool about the artwork on the front, though, is it's got a bunch of RX-78 Gundams in the background. So I'd like to see the list of them. Okay, next up, 5, which is this part here. yes, I'm very excited to be done with my Gundam backlog. We can continue with Dragon Ball Legends up until I get Super Saiyan and Kaioken, and just use Super Saiyan Kaioken on some enemies for a bit, have some fun with that. I'm currently, well, I haven't started, but I'm going to start searching for collab partners so I can play some games with. Because I'm wanting to branch out, network, meet some people, and have some fun with others. Alright, now we get 9, which is this little red dot. Well, it's not a dot, it's a little pentagon. And you can't see it too well, but there are stress marks on there. You can see it, there's just that little dot there. And so, if I try to scrape away the stress mark, oh great, now there's a stress, okay, you can't really see it too well, but there's just a line now. It's not a very strong line, but there is a line. So, you really can't get rid of stress marks on this thing. Especially with egregious ones, there's a huge one there. Try to get rid of that, it'll only cause more problems. Which sucks. So maybe for like a gimmick or white parts, it works perfectly on white parts, but not on stuff like this where it's red. It feels kind of funny. It doesn't click in my mind as a Gunpla due to the fact that it feels so different from Gunpla plastic and all that. Which is kind of funny to me. Next up, you want to get G17. And head over to G2. Get off all 3 blue parts. Limex also comes off the runner very easily, I've noticed. Nope, eyes still closed. Even if you use recalibrate model, it'll never recalibrate the eyes, and that's why even if I recalibrate while looking down, my eyes will still close, which is a little sad. Anyway, take G17 and put G111 over it like this. Ugh, that looks terrible. You see those huge white spots? Does not look nice. Nothing that can be really done about it though. This over that, and gun to the side, and this to the side as well. Now for the legs. Get both instances of 24 from G2. And 20 and 21 from G2. Now you take the full leg and you just plug a little red bit on the bottom to make the foot. Yep. Now G2 14. Okay, I feel like I missed a step. Oh, hey, Caesary. Oh, yep. 23. Get 15 and 16. G1 8. So this is the last bit from runner G1. Now oh yeah, there's the 2 dots in here, which you gotta plug in like that. And then this plugs in like that. And then you'll see there's some gaps in it. Could look better, which is where 18 and 19 come in. Oh, here we go. That one plugs on there. This one plugs onto here. Then plug the 2 arms on. There's 3 holes. 2 of them are used for legs. One will be used for a stand. Plug in the backpack. He's got 2 little tiny beam saber hilts, which I love. Alternatively, though, there are a shield and beam rifle. Pretty sure there's meant to be 2 little swords somewhere. Oh, it's apart from G1. Oh yeah, I see it. And so, plonk that head on, and there we go. Gunpla Kun is completed. His little legs, his little arms, and all his little tools. Shield just slides onto his arm and all that. It's very neat. I'm pretty sure you're a little hungry, given how much you want to eat him. Now what you want to do is get out these 2 parts. That finishes the A runner. And then finally, get off this connection part. And then this part, I don't actually know where it goes. So what we're meant to do is we're meant to take this bit, plug it into the bottom, plug them on there. Oh, the arm came off, but that's beneficial. We can use that. Get that nice and clipped in, and then where did the sword go? Sword goes in here. Plug that back in. Plug the laser gun over here. Bada bing, bada boom. Now if you try to eat him, he is strapped and will unload his gun on you. Now we immediately de-equip him so he's no longer safe. Pull him apart. Oh wait, we actually want to keep this one in here. Take all of his bits and bobs off. Oh, it broke. That was me pulling that out. That should not happen. Limex is also very weak, apparently. Now then. Slide this onto that. Shield attaches into here. Gun attaches in here. To make this nice little contraption. Oh, and apart from the gun fell off. Now we come over here, plug the back of the head into this. Oh, okay. This part from earlier goes in here so that it can plug in. Or it's supposed to make it plug in at the very least. Doesn't seem to want to go in at all. Yeah, that plugs right in. Now it'd be nice if it would do that from the correct side. There we go. Nice and slotted in. Then the legs connect in. This, yeah, both of those go on nicely. I said they both go on nicely. plug the sword along here. Plug the backpack in. The body. And then the arms grab onto these parts. Okay, that's not even a joke. Now you're just saying random words. Okay, and then clips into this. Yep, that's clipped in. This will now... Oh. Hello? Do you want to clip in or not? Oh, it goes around that part. Okay. And everything is slotted in. You know what? One day you're going to be gone and I won't miss the random words. And what are you going to do then, huh? Yeah, so this is what he originally came looking like. And then we got the new set, which had some new parts, including the ability to make him look like he originally did. So I'm actually going to go quickly wash my hands. I'm going to put that one in the glass case and then wash my hands, due to the fact that that is made of lime, and I'm not mucking around with lime. BRB. You know, I realised something, Risk. After this, these gloves are going to be getting that proper wash they've needed for a while, because they've just been, like, cleaning up the razor file and all that. Been collecting lots of Gundam particles. These gloves have eaten more Gundam than you have. I just want that to sink in. Yeah, on that kit, it honestly didn't really do anything. So I wouldn't say it's a bad idea, more just it wasn't really worth much. Because that material type is not good for being filed. But hey, overall, pretty cool kit. I like the little guy. Yeah, that's true. It's actually it's a soft plastic. It's not like stone-like. It's a soft plastic. They're using like a limestone-based material for plastic replacements and all that feel like the soft plastic. So it doesn't seem to have any negative consequences on the Razor, hopefully. Yet to be seen. But so next up, I finished... Oh, okay, calm down, buddy. Finished doing the panel lining on this. You can see all those nice black lines to make everything pop. There weren't too many spots on this, but there were some spots, so did some work on the wings. Of course you fell off, because those don't clip in or anything. The body, I've got a nice little pose as well, so everything's ready to just be slapped together and put on the shelf. I genuinely wish the Diver Arc was in Breaker 4 over the Diver Ace. I'm pretty sure it's the Ace that's in there, not the Arc, because the Arc has parts that can be used to make 04 Speedramon, and I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to be making a bunch of Digimon in it. I already know I'm going to try to make a bunch of the Shoutmon line, because he's pretty cool. Stop falling apart. It's very annoying. Yeah, dinner's served, guys. Oh, look at how good that is. It's in like a thing where he's about to blast off. I think you should be leaning more forwards. There we go. There we go. So that's that kit done as well. So now, I don't know why I locked it now. I'm going to be putting another Gundam in right away afterwards. Alrighty then. Honestly, after this, all the Gundams I make, I'm going to rip this thing apart myself. This is the last Gundam I'm going to be able to fit into my case, so any future Gundams I'm going to have to find some way to fit into the case somehow. Or start rotating Gundams. Which is tough given how much I like all the ones I have in there right now. There we go. Either way, on to some more Gundam goodness. These are some things I bought a good while back. And I don't think I'm going to take them out of the box. And I probably should have taken the price tags off before this stream. But, boom. from the Gundam Infinity series, which is a thing for Gundam Breaker Battlelog. A thing to make all sorts of custom Gundams. Got the RX-78, not the RX-78, the RX-0, with the active shield, Psycho Frame on, beam saber, and beam rifle with all 5 clips, or mags, or whatever. Then we got the Exia, one I'm very happy to have, who does in fact have a GN drive at the back. He's got the GN Sword 1, the shield, and all that. This one's also part of Series 2. But this one is from Series 1, and it's the Barbatos. And Series 1 had a cool thing where if you got all 5 of them, they each came with parts to make the Zaku. Yeah, these are just action figures from Gundam Battle, the mobile game. So the idea is you just mix and match parts, because it's meant to be like the mobile game where you literally just only have body, head, torso, legs, arms, weapons. Oh, hey, Winter. You missed out. We built Gunpla-kun earlier. The little Gundam mascot dude. So now we're just looking at some action figures I got. Yeah, so this is from Series 1, and has the parts for the Zaku. This is from Series 2, and it's just its own thing, and then this is Series 3, and it's just its own thing. Series 3 does show stuff from Series 2 as well, though. I don't really have a shirtless toggle. So, sorry. I mean, like, I do have some shirts over there. I could just, like, throw one on the desk and pretend I did that. Would that suffice? Nah, who cares? I'm gonna destroy your dreams, Risk. Sorry. But, so we got these 3. And then, I'd like you all to take a moment to take a look at the tags and notice what the final tags on this stream are labeled. Would either of you be able to read those off? Anyone in the class want to raise their hand? Boom. I've wanted this one since last Christmas. And I finally got it. One time that GIF is applicable, Risk. The one bloody time, and you constantly spam it, you finally used it correctly. I hope you're proud of yourself. So we got Phoenix Wing. Just ignore these parts. It's Phoenix Wing, shut up. I hate the fact that Pignon. Okay, you guys can't read that. But the bit is Pinion, Ponta, and Pignon. Pignon, also known as Pigeon. Ratchet, Clickit, Trinquet. You know what? I shouldn't say this stuff because I'm absolutely butchering other languages. Which I can't even say English right. I always butcher English, so just stop while I'm stuck at one language I can't do correctly. Oh, wait, there's other ones. I literally just got this yesterday after going to see the new Deadpool Wolverine movie. Which, can I say, spoiler-free review, very good. I quite enjoyed it. Okay, good. I thought there was even more tape I had to get rid of just to pull this part out. Okay, rude. And we got the string ripcord. I love string ripcords. Oh, it's so pretty. And honestly, this black and red goes really well with the left spin launcher for the special edition of Cobalt Dragoon, which is red and black, so it's the inverted colors. So that goes really well together. There's a little Hasbro code. It's kind of just slapped on because there's not a proper place in the center for it like there was with Burst, since they're not making their own molds this time round. They finally listened to the fans when they said stop doing it yourself. It's funny because the shopping mall nearby where I live has 3 different places which sell Beyblades, and or 4 different places that sell Beyblades. They all sell them for different prices. At one place, the arena is $79. At another place, it's $129. And at another place, it's $139.99. But it's got Dran Dagger and all that, so that's pretty good. Okay, get off me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start getting into the meta now. There's that. Lock that in. Yeah, I got it from a random booster pack that my friend got me for my birthday. So I have that one at the very least. Oh! Oh, mine came with a defect. Let's go! Oh wait, no, it's not a defect. Oh, I thought that was a little extra bit. The paint's chipped off, or like the paint hasn't been properly applied, somewhat come off of this bit. This is just a little bit sticking out. The paint's inevitably going to come off, which is a bit sad. Either way though, only one thing to do from here, and that is make terrible decisions. Yeah, I know. Phoenix Wing is really cool. You guys ready? Count it in with me now. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip! Okay. Please do not go crazy. Yay! Thumbs up! Should I turn the light off just for a sec? So you guys can see it better? Oh, I love the Gengar changing outfits, that's great. Oh, it's so... The red is so beautiful too. Okay, one more time, then we're moving on to the final thing. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's interesting. There's this little black part here pokes out and holds the string slightly away from this part. That's interesting. Either way, let it rip! This was a full power launch. Let's see how crazy it goes. Yeah, I remember the string launcher is better at... Like, it's not as powerful as the winder, but due to that, you can control it a bit better. The winder can be a bit uncontrollable. The string launcher is a lot better at controlling. Well, not too much of a difference, so it's still pretty good. Yeah. Either way, nice solid launcher. I love... Oh! That looks good. Stop standing up. So obviously, yeah, until Dragoon comes out, this is going to be my main. And then Dragoon will take over. Apparently Dragoon's not too good. Oh, no, it is good. It just, like its parts are only like half decent. The only thing it has going for it is the fact that it's a left spin bay. But honestly, I'm fine with that. God, what a cool Beyblade. Okay, on to the final thing for tonight. And then we'll be heading off. That is, I made a keychain. Man, my camera does not show what this is very well. Let me give you a better idea. Then the back, which needs to be fixed because these ones won't spread apart as much as I want. So I'm presuming you're still curious as to what it is? Not that. This button. There we go. So I managed to make the wings into a keychain. Yeah, I managed to make them. So I've had just like an old keychain that uses these. It's got a bunch of beads and then you can just pop the beads out and then put it around the ring, put it in. So honestly, just one part needs to be reprinted. And it's this bottom part, because I made some modifications, but I messed it up and all that. But I'm just showing this off now, due to the fact that this is my last camera stream for a while. So I got the words model and then Omega, because that's me on God for real, for real. So I'm quite happy with how this came out, even though it's... Yeah, sorry, no more flesh tuber hands on site. But be playing some fun games. I didn't get to play Mecha Break. I'm not in the Mecha Break stuff, otherwise we'd be doing that. Which I'm really salty about, because I really wanted to play that, and it looks so good. It looks like Armored Core on crack, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm sad about not getting to do that, but hey, got to show off the cool wings. And also the design of these wings, you'll notice, are actually, while reminiscent, are different from the wings. You'll see my wings just here have that dip in them, or like that bit going up and then down. These ones have that indent there, because it's got the lower bit as well, and then this part has a bit that goes up so they can slide together. I am slowly making changes, or like a redesign for my model, so if, well, inevitably when I get a proper one done, I'll have changes to make it look a lot nicer. The main one is with my... Okay, I need to... Should I increase... I feel like I need to increase the sensitivity of the little strings on my hoodie. They don't really move much. But that would be one of the things. And one of the other things is having just like, you know, that orange I have along the black shirt. I feel like that could look really good. But so I've shown off everything now. The 2 Gunpla. This absolute beauty of a Beyblade. Gorgeous. And good too, which I'm very happy about. I've shown off the cool action figures, which I could, like, we have time to open them up and play with them and all that. And I am very tempted to, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'll take a bunch of pictures of everything done today. Because that's what today was, just a whole bunch of little things. So I hope to see you in a couple days. And if I fail to get anyone to hang out with, we'll just be playing some Dragon Ball Legends. Oh, not Dragon Ball Legends, Dragon Ball Online. Continuing the journey there. So I need to make sure it's fully updated and all that. Yeah, I don't think that's a thing. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit, Risk. And any possible lurkers, bye!